All right, so team integrity. This call is going to be super quick because I just want to give you guys some really cool updates and things that you can expect going forward. I am going to do a screen share, and it's going to be all things awesome. Let me make sure I pull it up because I was not prepared. I apologize. Okay, so going forward with our team, we're still going to be doing every Monday, but the executive team and I, we really took a step back and we were thinking about what does our team need, right? How can we be supportive beyond just the core people who are building? Because truly, most people who are going to be building this on any level, part-time, full-time, whatever it is, most of them aren't in the process of building to millionaire. Most of them are in the process of building to an extra $50 a week, an extra $500 a week, an extra $5,000 a month, whatever that is. And so how can we really support them? Because they are the majority of what this team is all about. And really supporting that level of growth is the foundation of this business. So we thought instead of doing so much upper level business training, we're going to scale it back a little bit, and we're going to start incorporating more opportunities for our customers to get involved. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a trial run this summer, and this is what you can expect. So this summer, we're going to do every other week on our team call, we're actually going to do what we call a product panel. And on these product panels, we're going to be featuring things like nurses and busy parents and people who have experience with the bedtime belly buster and people who have different creative ways to cleanse and all the things, right? The team, our executives, we went through and we brainstormed a bunch of different occupations and we looked at our customer base. We're like, who are these people? Like, who are we attracting a lot of, and how can we support them? So what's really cool about this is that we're also going to open it up to Lean Body for Life, not our team calls, just the product panels. It'll still be during the same time as our team calls, but every other week, we get to have basically like opportunity meetings where we'll have like 4 or 5. So for instance, one of them, we want to highlight nurses. So Shayna and Ayla, get ready because we're coming at you and we want your help. But we made a list of all the people that we know who use Isagenix products, who are in nursing school, full-time nurses, whatever that looks like. And we're going to feature them on a panel where we open it up to customers, people who are already using product, people who are interested in the product that you want to invite who happen to be nurses or in nursing school. So that way we're creating a space for these people to come and learn more about it. And we're going to open it up to all of Lean Body for Life so that other people can benefit from this as well. So it's really adopting that one team mindset, but that way we're giving more support and opportunities to our customers, because that's really the lifeblood of this company and our business. What makes us most successful is helping people change their lives with these products, right? So we want to really support that and create a space for that. So if you have ideas for different panels that you'd like to see us host, please reach out. This is a working document. I have a Google Doc going with just all sorts of ideas and people that we'd like to ask to help sit on these panels. And so as you're thinking about it, think about your own product experience. How can you really talk to people in your own market, people in your demographic? One of the other ones that we talked about is how cool would it be to have a panel with like Lori and Amanda, and they can talk about competing, right? With Isagenix products, without, before and after, and just the difference that it can make. And so just all the different ways that you could contribute to a customer, we're going to give you a platform to be able to do that. So every other week, that's 50% of our team call time is going to be devoted to helping you talk to people about Isagenix. Is that good? Does that sound good to you guys? Okay. So if you have ideas or you're like, oh my God, I would love to see a panel about XYZ, just let us know. Okay, you can reach out to any of the executives on the team. They all have access to this document. We're planning these calls for you guys. And we're also going to be reaching out and asking some of you to help not only sit on the panel, but facilitate some of these. So just know that we will be reaching out. Like, for instance, I think we're going to have to do like 5 different mom panels because we have so many busy moms with young kids on our team. And they have so much amazing insight. So that's another thing that we're going to be working on is what's the best way to organize all of this. So the first one we're going to do is next week. And we're actually going to do a panel on the best ways to use Isagenix throughout the summer. Okay, because so many people, you see, they call this like the, almost like dead time, like slow time. People don't order as much because they're going out of town and they're going to a lot of barbecues, and they worked so hard to, get healthy and feel good for the summer, and then it all goes downhill. I can't even tell you how many people come 4th of July are like, and I gained all the weight back that I worked so hard from December to June to lose or whatever. We want to educate people on how amazing it is to have Isagenix as a part of your summer lifestyle. So our first panel will be on that. We're going to have some people come on and talk about traveling with Isagenix. You're going to all these barbecues and you're eating a lot of yummy food, maybe drinking a lot of beer, whatever, like the typical summer things, and how Isagenix fits into all of that. Right? Best ways to use products. We're going to have a couple moms on talking about making hydrate pops and just things like that. So that's going to be next week. And I wanted to show you guys. So this is going to be our first. Can you guys see that flyer? Okay, so this is going to be our first one next week. So I'll be posting this in the group, and I'll also be posting it in Lean Body for Life. And then I have a list of a few of you I'm going to reach out to share on that panel. And it's just going to be so casual. We want to keep this something that can be accessible to people, that they can use as a tool down the road, but also just like having a conversation with a bunch of friends. Like, okay, Lori, like real talk here. This is how I would facilitate it. Like, all right, Lori, real talk. You're traveling, what's the first thing you pack? And it's like, girl, don't even get me started. I got hydrate sticks. I got all my bars, only chocolate peanut butter because Lori's a monogamous bar eater, packets of shakes, like all the things. We want people to understand that you don't have to, Isagenix is a lifestyle, and you still breathe air during the summertime, which means you need this nutrition in your body. So really being able to cast that vision for people at the beginning of the summer, right? Because so many people are high school graduation was this last weekend for a lot of us. College graduation is this upcoming week. Father's Day is this next weekend. We're already in the middle of June, you guys. So this is going to be next week. We're kicking off with best ways to use Isagenix over the summer. Okay, so that's going to be our first one. If you would love to share on that one, please reach out to me. I'll probably cap it at like 6 people on the panel because I don't want it to be overwhelming. But if you were like fired up, like, oh my gosh, I started Isagenix in the summer because of that or whatever, then even if you just come on real quick and share your story, that's awesome. So that's what you guys have to look forward to. Every other week, there will be an opportunity for you to share a virtual event with somebody. Okay, so every month our goal is one of the panels will be more like product focused, like how to use Isagenix during the summer, and then the other one will be more like occupation focused or demographic focused, so like nurses or teachers or busy parents or working moms or whatever that looks like. So just keep that in mind, that it's not going to be occupation every week. It's not going to be like bedtime belly buster and then 2 weeks later cleansing and then 2 weeks later the greens or whatever. We're going to mix it up and alternate it like that. Okay, so that's going forward. I would love to hear like thoughts, feedback in the chat. Go ahead and unmute if you have questions about that. We're going to try this out over the summer and see how this feels for our team. And if you guys are feeling like this is a great addition to the energy and just being able to support our customers and give you guys opportunities to have ways to plug people in, that's our goal with this. So what about the other weeks, right? So we have 2 other or 3, but every other week will be product panel. On the alternate weeks that we don't have a product panel, one of those weeks will be business focused, just like what we've been doing. We're going to take a topic every month and we're going to really just be digging in with you guys. We'll bring in guest speakers. We're going to be doing some like interactive, hands-on types of things. And just really like helping you guys business-wise, right? And then the other week will be work party, hands-on, asking questions, bring whatever it is that you need to get done, but you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so stuck on how to follow up with this person. It's been 3 months or whatever. It's going to be almost like a Q&A for our leaders on the team where you can come, bring your questions. We're going to dig in deep and work together. Okay. So product panels, you're going to be getting business training, and you're also going to be getting opportunities to just work with the team. So I want to talk a little bit more about the why behind this. I know I talked a little bit in the beginning about why we want to shift gears from focusing on business every single week, but we really want you guys to, we know that you have access to all the things we train on. You have access to the same stuff I do, okay? Everything I needed to learn to build this business up to the level it's at now and beyond, you have access to all the same things. It's called Google, it's called iSamovie, it's called events, it's called all those things. So when you look at someone like me or anyone on this team who is making more money than you, and you're like, oh, it'd be so great if I could just make an extra $100 a week or an extra $600 a month or what, $600 a week or whatever, you have access to all the same tools that those people have. Okay, there's nothing, we're not keeping any secrets from you guys. So that's why it was so important for us to feel like we're spinning our wheels less, giving more energy to the places where we know we can support more people, like our customers, but still be able to encourage you guys and train you and really answer those questions that you don't really get on training videos or at events. I mean, we're talking like, okay, I know that in a situation like this, you do this and this, but there's always that exception, right? And there tend to be more exceptions than rules. Anyone found that in this industry? You're like, okay, that's cute that you connect that way, but what about this situation and that one and that one? That's what we want to create for you, a space to be able to come and ask those questions, okay? So product panels every other week. You're going to get business training, and then you're going to get like Q&A work parties, all right? So we're going to test this format out for the summer. All the feedback, okay? As you guys are plugging into this, use this. You have a team of people who care about your success so much. I wish you guys could see behind the scenes how much time and conversation goes into creating this vision for where we want this team to be able to go and the opportunity we want to give you. And so plug in. The best way you can bless yourself and bless the people who are putting this together is to show up and use the tools that we're giving you. So dig in deep this summer, show up for these things that we're giving you, see how it transforms you and your business, and feedback along the way, please, because we want this to be successful, and we are so open to being flexible and changing things up as we need to, if whatever's going to be best for the team, right? So we're evolving as our businesses and our teams are evolving. So those are the big updates. What I would love to hear from you guys, what are some of the things that are coming to mind when you hear product panel and you hear kind of how it's going to be set up? What are the things that you're thinking that you're like, oh my gosh, it would be so great if I had a place to plug in my friend who's a dental hygienist, or my friend who is a college athlete, or, my friend who wants to gain weight, things like that. So I would love if you could throw it in the chat, or you can unmute, please, and give us some of that feedback, because this is the space to do it so that we can make sure it's scheduled in. We only have so many product panels we can fit into a summer. So if you want to see something come up soon, we need to know about it. Okay, so ideas and go. Who's got a couple that they would love to see happen? Go and unmute, you guys. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just stop the recording while we're having this conversation, because that's just the biggest part of the update, and then we can continue this conversation off recording.